Hello all, in this lesson we're going to be looking at solving a compound inequality involving and. And so we might see these written as a conjoined inequality where the variable is in between two values, and in this case there's even some work we need to do to solve for the variable. So there's two ways to do this. The first way is to remember that this conjoined inequality can be broken down back into two separate inequalities. So we can totally do that as -3 is less than or equal to m minus 4, and put the word and back in, m minus 4 is less than -1. In both situations, we must solve for m in the same way by adding 4 to both sides, and we get that 1 is less than or equal to m, and you have to write that word and, m is less than 3. We could then join it back together and have a simplified expression where we now know exactly the value of m. It's between 1, could be equal to 1, and 3, and then we can go ahead and graph that. That's one approach. So let's look at a second approach that I think many of you will find is a little bit less work. So here again we have a conjoined inequality. That by definition means is an and inequality. So we can almost kind of visualize that there's three parts to this inequality. There's the left side over here where the -2 is. There's the middle part here with the expression 3y minus 4. And then on the other side here there's the 14. So there's kind of like an equation has two sides. This inequality almost has three sides. But we can still apply the same inverse operations that we'd want to use on an equation to solve this inequality. So I would first want to add 4 to get it away from the y, and I'm going to add it to this middle section, but then I'm also going to add it to the left and to the right. I'm adding 4 in 3 places. And that will give me 2 on the left-hand side. The middle will now just be 3y, and the right-hand side will become 18. All right, I'm getting closer to my goal, and then I can go ahead and divide by 3 as I'd like to, but I'm going to do it on the left and on the right as well as in the middle. So I get 2/3 is less than y is less than 6. And so that is the conjoined inequality without having to separate it into its two parts with the word and. Okay, we want to, of course, still go ahead and graph this, so I'm going to throw 2/3 on the number line and 6. They're both open circles, and I'm in between that region, so open circle here, and I'm going to fill in the region in between. Great, next time we'll look at graphing a compound or inequality.